So let's do the last week. Got a little influence. No, we gotta go harder than that. Big fire. Thank you. Thank you, Secret Smoke. Thank you. Yeah, baby. Cool. So we got the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, the Magician reversed. Interesting. Cool. So if you know me, you know I love me some Queen of Wands energy. You know I love that that big dick energy, that woman who's able to be in line with herself, right? So from rep, we can tell we're feeling very powerful this week. We're feeling very present in ourselves. We're feeling a lot. I would say we're feeling a lot more of the Leo energy than the Aquarian energy, because the Queen of Wands is also represented by Leo, as with other fire signs. So picture that feminine, bright Leo energy. Leo women are typically very, very spunky. They light up a room. They're very good at pulling people in. Add that to the Ten of Pentacles energy. We're feeling present. Bless you. We're feeling able to expand. We're feeling like we have everything that we need, and we feel like we're ready to graduate even bigger, right? Seven of Cups is all about trying to, or not even trying to, but it feels like we're feeling so good that we're almost willing to jeopardize that energy. We're willing to go big. So juniper berries are aligned with this card, with Seven of Cups. Juniper is a plant, is a plant that's ruled by Jupiter, Jove, that expansive Jupiter energy, that big, big energy. All of this feels like big brightness, but what we get after is the Magician reversed, right? How is that? I cannot stress this enough this week. Stay humble. There is no need to exacerbate what it is that you have, what it is that you're doing. And maintaining a balance between what you do for yourself and what you do for the world is big. If you become a little bit too selfish for this week, it feels like everything can be taken away like that. It feels like things can change, things can shift very rapidly. So being aware of what you bring to yourself, what you bring through your actions. I would say this is the perfect week to stay stable, to keep maintain what it is that you're doing under wraps, to do this in a way where only the people involved are fully aware of what you're doing, and that anything you're excited about, share it when it's completely ready. Share it when it is unjeopardized by anybody else. And I say this very often, but I feel like it's super important during this time, because like it feels like the ostentatious energy shifts everything. What are you trying to say, Smoke? Ooh. Okay, so it feels like there is a lot of energy of shifting, of becoming, of moving, and of molting, and it feels like the most, or one of the most important reasons to maintain this energy of like secrecy is because we're all shifting, we're molting, we're changing our skins, just like the snake. So we're moving into different forms where it's like if you define yourself too quickly, you might become, or might feel hypocritical. You might feel like you're not being genuine within yourself. You might feel like you're becoming something for something that isn't worth it. It also kind of feels like the best growth or the best decisions to make are decisions made in the dark, are decisions made deep within yourself. So this is definitely a time to go internal. So when I'm saying make it about you, when you make it about you, do so internally. Do so through your meditations, through connecting with your guides, through paying attention to your true intuition, and paying attention to the thoughts that are most representative of who you want to be and who you want to become. Not the ones that are mocking you or the ones that make you feel like you have to be something that you are not, right? This also comes in the form of adopting practices that make you feel like you're vibrating higher, that make you vibrate higher. Chanting, speaking on your altar, working with plant medicines. Raspberry leaf is definitely a wonderful plant medicine to work with that is aligned with the Queen of Wands. because it's very liberating for the sacral chakra. It's full of nutrients, full of minerals. It tastes wonderful. And it's just brightening. It's even light on the palate. So what we need to do to reclaim that magician energy is ground ourselves, work with our alignment, that root chakra energy, that remembering why we are doing what we are doing, remembering our purpose. You cannot go far without knowing where you've come from, right? Without knowing who did what to get you where you are, right? So this seems kind of like that energy of instant gratification, where when you do a little bit of work on your altar, or where you do a little bit of work in terms of getting to know yourself deeper, you're like, oh, I know myself now, or I've done enough now. And you kind of forget that discipline is key and is how you continue to create what it is that you want and doing what you want. So this feels like, I'm gonna put it in terms of plants, astragalus. Astragalus is, my baby, is wonderful for the immune system, for grounding you into your purpose, and literally is the magician as a plant. It's, what do you want to do? What are we doing? Okay, this is a step, this is a step, this is a step. And it's almost like Mr. Miyagi. You're like, what the fuck does this have to do with me becoming a millionaire, a superstar, un buen mozo, you feel me? And then it's like, oh, you're building that stamina, you're building that grit, that strength, that second skin. Once you forget to nurture the parts of you that take you to where you need to be, you're going nowhere. So creating that discipline, knowing that you have the outward energy, the things that pull people to you, and also knowing that you have the grounding, the stability. Keeping that stability with not gambling your energy in things that are not good for you, with not staying consistent with rituals, staying consistent with promises you've made to people, to spirit, all around. And making sure that you are using the tools that you have adequately. It's also simple energetics. If your energy is everywhere, if you're not stable, if you're not doing things that ground you, you're not going to be able to see the signs that would normally come to alert you of how to keep moving up. You're not going to be moving up because you're going to be moving here. You're going to be scrambling around. So keep moving upward. Keep staying stable. Purple dyed agate. The last aspect of this reading is bismuth. Are you in touch with your creative intelligence? Are you willing to look at life with a fresh perspective? Use the symbol of geometry to help create pathways for developing the mental body. Take one step at a time, knowing that answers will be revealed to you as you work systematically and methodically. Now, the original card that I pulled was purple agate. My camera turned itself off, and this came up too. So I think bismuth works wonderfully as well. I can feel the purple agate card calling me too, like. But bismuth is a very interesting, intricate card, right? Or crystal. It's man-made, but you can see it looks like a maze. It's amazing, no pun intended. But literally, methodically is the way. But methodically in this case does not mean X equals Y equals Z. It means listen to what spirit is telling you. It means listen to how your body is moving, thinking of certain ideas of what you should do next. Go where your energy moves you and trust that. Also, this is super important, giving your body rest, being mindful of sleep cycles, being mindful of how that aligns with what you want to do. So personally for me, I've been sleeping a lot earlier because my Agun have been telling me sleep earlier. This whole nocturnal shit is not for you right now. So I've been like, okay, I've been waking up super early, getting shit done, going to sleep at like 9. Part of me was beating myself up like, oh my god, I didn't get to do everything I wanted, blah. But it's also like, no, my body wants to sleep so I can wake up early again, right? So let me get that that purple agate card before. Is your intuition particularly heightened at this time? Are you receiving messages from the divine? Embrace this divine gift in order to live a charmed and enlightened life. Help others attain freedom from suffering and find happiness and peace. Pursue training to develop your intuitive gifts and use them freely. So, training, discipline, right? Working out a way to continue doing what it is that you want to do. To continue building the skills to allow you to be steady and stable in what it is that you want to create. Excuse me. It's a really nice thing to be able to have the vivacity and to have the... Can you? Shorty agree. Come here. to be able to have the spunk, to be able to have the face, the image. But do you have the grit? Do you have the true want and passion in what you're doing that allows you to keep doing it? Ask yourself that. So we're done for this reading. If you would like to book me personally, hit me up. My information is going to be down there. Not the cat. But yeah, feel free to book me. And you have a happy month. You have a beautiful time. I love you. Be nice to yourself and use your energy wisely. Meow.